Alright everybody, we are going to be talking about cleaning our metal tools, our clippers, and our scissors today. What you're going to need for that is you're going to need a scrubby brush to get the hair out of the fine pieces of your clippers. You're going to need a screwdriver to open up your clippers and get underneath the blades. And the most important part, you're going to need your clipper side. This is also a germicide that's used specifically for metal. It has a solution in it that helps it, that keeps it from rusting and that keeps it lubricated. It's a really nice product. It's one of my favorite products because it doesn't stink as bad as the other ones. I know that's a really silly thing to decide whether or not a product is good, but this is pretty strong stuff, and this is the least smelly stuff that I've gotten. So I like this, and it works really well too. I feel like all of the solutions for all of them are kind of the same, but this one, for whatever reason, doesn't smell as bad. If you get any other kind, you will understand how smelly this actually is. So, don't want to go on forever for that, but yeah, it doesn't smell. Alright, so what you are going to do to clean your clippers is you're just going to take your scrub brush, and if you look at my clippers, I just got done with a haircut and they're really, really dirty. So you don't need to do a deep cleaning of your clippers where we're going to be taking off the back and everything. You don't need to do it every single time you clean your clippers. I do mine like probably 2 to 3 times a month, just to keep them clean and to keep them working well. So to normally clean them without taking the back off, you'll just take your scrub brush and you'll just get all of the hair off of them that you can see and out of the blades. And then you'll spray it with your clipper side, and then you'll let it sit for 10 minutes. You'll let it rest for 10 minutes, and then you wipe it off with a dry towel, and then you let it air dry the rest of the way. Alright, so to deep clean them, this is going to be a little bit more intense. You are going to be taking off these 3 screws here, and that is going to release the blades on your clipper. So we'll get those off. There's a couple of little pieces, so you just need to, I'm going to point them out to you, but don't lose them because all of the pieces are important. So we get these off. So you have 3 screws. You're going to have your top plate. That's kind of stuck. But you have 2 washers. This one's kind of stuck in there. You have 2 washers that will go inside these. So this is dirty. And then you're going to have this bottom plate. So those are the parts. And then last part, there's lots of hair in here. It's kind of hard to get out. So this actually goes like, it's a little piece of foam, and it keeps your blades, it helps in keeping them in place. And then if you look in there, it's pretty much just, you can see straight into the clipper. So that kind of just keeps it in place and catches all the hair, as you can see, from going way down inside of your clipper. So what you're going to do is you're just going to get all of the hair out. You can use your scrub brush here, just really get everything out. Just make sure that a bunch of hair hasn't gone down into there. You can move that as well. This is your toggle to keep to make your blade go up and down for different lengths, so you can move that around as well and make sure you get under all of that. So once you've gotten the hair off of that, we can set that aside, and then we can work on our blades. Make sure you get all of the hair off of that. And then once that is done, be careful, they are sharp. Especially this one. This is the one that's actually really vibrating and moving around and cutting the hair. So once we get all of that out of the way, you're going to spray them. Just good on each side, and then just let them sit. You don't want to spray into your clippers, just kind of spray like that and let them just be wet with the solution. Alright, so we're going to let that sit. It'll go on to, actually, this part. So this, you're just going to pull the hair out of it. You don't need to spray it with the clipper side or anything. You can find replacements for these. Sometimes they can tear or they just get super, super dirty and you don't want to just sit and really clean them and everything. You can get replacements for these online. But these are pretty important to have. You don't want to not have it because it protects the inside of your clippers. So just pull the hair out as best as you can. It's pretty difficult because there's lots of little hairs in there. But I'm not going to sit and make you guys watch me clean this really good, so I'll call that good. So we'll set that there. And we will go on to our little peanut wall clippers. So these are a little bit different. You don't need your screwdriver to get these open. This part literally just pops off like that. And you're going to be doing the same thing. It also has a little piece here. I kept this one for you guys to see. This would be an example of one that you should switch out. See how it's just kind of torn a little bit. So you can find these, I'm pretty sure that you can find them online on Amazon. You can find them at a beauty store. You can probably get them from Wahl themselves. They probably have them. They're probably going to be a little bit more expensive for the little piece of cloth. But you can find these at quite a few places. So with your little clippers, your peanuts, this one is a little bit more intricate. On the inside, you're not going to be taking it like fully apart like the other ones, but this is a little bit more intricate where you have like this plate here. So you really want to make sure that you're getting underneath here all of the pieces of hair. And making sure you get them out of the blade and everything. And then with this, you will spray it as well on both sides, and then just let it set. And then you'll clean the inside. So cleaning your clippers are pretty important. When you think about it, you're taking it right up to people's heads, and you're cutting their hair, and it's going right on their head. So same with like the clips and the combs, you want to just make sure that you're keeping them clean and you're washing them, not like this, but before you just you spray them with the blades on. You want to do that after every person that you cut for. And then you're just going to spray that. And you're going to set that aside. Oh, I probably should have said this at the beginning, but make sure that your clippers are unplugged when you're cleaning them, because you don't want them to go on while you're cleaning them. That would be bad for a lot of reasons. That would be kind of bad. So we're going to let those sit, and then we will come back and I will show you how to finish them up and put them back together, because that's important.